Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Stallions ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Washington State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't
Come
find his
on.
man. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Stallions offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse.
There he goes. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Stallions have this offense rolling. Quick release on the RPO. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Stallions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Took a shot as he threw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it up to 29. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Williams.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Looking to scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Good enough for first down. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Skips away from pressure. Still running at the 40. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. They're good D coordinator.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the
There you go.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Ellison. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they sniffed that draw out. With a draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Come on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Going for the marker on the ground. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down, and they'll give up the ball. And they are stopped. 4th down. That decision. Question. Let's This offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pitting their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate that they inhabit. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Running back searching for a hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal here.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock. It's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down run and first and goal at the 6. One snap coming before they head to the locker room.
Hurry up.
Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
They had lost.
It's an interesting spike formation.
Better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
And the Cougars will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And got that bitch out.
And on
Boy,
that
that
third and
bitch
short,
out.
I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Soft spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Hauls it in.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Stallions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Shit, chilling. Fucking having a time over
After
here.
the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Knocked down, but not before.
Stay the fuck out.
Into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
Oh yeah, so you got to replay them now.
They don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Oh, come on.
The defender.
Ain't no way he making all these breaking in.
But man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. That is no good.
Oh, okay.
And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down.
What y'all see him the first year or something?
Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Caught in the backfield. It's Voorhees. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grab behind the line. It's Voorhees. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Mm.
On target to the left.
What a throw. What's this screen? What a fucking throw. Yeah, he plucked that hoe. Gonna tuck and get down.
Right here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And
turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh yeah, you going undefeated?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. It's Voorhees. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Voorhees. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
What good play call.
Washington State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. And in this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
Will take efficiency.
And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Yeah.
They go back to work in the final period of this.
Ball stayed okay. Game first came out, I had a nice little offline with them. That was the very first season dynasty I ran.
Like that to get out of their own end, they move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
I mean, it's damn.
Catch in the middle.
I mean, it's damn 4-2-3. I mean, not 4-2-3, 4-3. And I meant to get in the 4-2-5. I'm gonna figure that shit out.
Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of.
Well, apparently, that's what we supposed to be running.
Because
when I do the free practice, they keep putting us in the 4-2-5 no matter what. Motherfucking.
Scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Stallions are marching down the field. Oh, it's a reverse. Creates a little space. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Stallions can play this 2nd down alone.
Yeah, you know they had the fan with they did the 30-30 on Purdue about the fan that had, I can't remember the illness and shit that he had, but his brother ended up playing for Purdue and shit, and I think he ended up passing away, so I think that's why Purdue shit is like Purdue Strong now or some shit to that fan. I seen that. Oh, yeah, good defense.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Washington State.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He'll throw on 3rd down. caught near the sticks. It's Voorhees coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Washington State going back to work on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. And I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Good job,
He's
quarterback.
got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times. And here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rushes on him. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The offense has a chance, down one possession in the fourth. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the
They definitely don't.
Again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run play action.
Oh my Lord.
At the 45 on his way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He went up top to pick up the
Missed the swat completely.
On the ground, it's Roberts. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Escapes the sack. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown Stallions. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He was looking for more running room, none to be found.
Like a motherfucker.
Here comes the Wazoo
in all the worst case scenarios.
A bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this defense has played good all night long, man. They've been all over the field making plays. And I love right here, man, not getting to the quarterback. You know you're not going to get there. What's the next best thing to do? Get your hands in the air. Try to bat the football. They do, and they continue a great performance.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
Man.
Get to him and sack the
Quarterback got
They'll
sacked.
stop the drive on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And
he missed it.
To the defense. They've been
Let's go.
At the point of attack, they've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch. Just have to wonder about.
We shouldn't be going to overtime with no damn FCS, but hey, fuck it.
That one, they would have had the lead. He needs to go clear the cobwebs on the sideline and get his confidence back.
To the ground with the back. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
So here comes our first play of overtime.